Today, Facebook bought Oculus Rift and the internet overreacted. Like, really overreacted. This is CheckPoint.
Hello and welcome to CheckPoint, where unlike the pre-introduction we just gave you, this is the real introduction right now happening. The intro, actual intro.
Killer Instinct, originally created by Rare back in the day, is now owned by Microsoft, and until recently the new Killer Instinct was being developed by Double Helix. But then Amazon bought Double Helix, and because Microsoft and Amazon seem to think they're competitors in the video game space, Microsoft needed to find a new dev to take over the reins of Killer Instinct. So new content and support for the game is coming to you courtesy of Iron Galaxy, the developers of Divekick. Now, Iron Galaxy has been working as technical consultants in the industry for years, and have even had its behind-the-scenes hands in Street Fighter III, Bioshock 2, and Marvel vs. Capcom Origins. But if there isn't a Killer Instinct patch that adds dive kicks, I'll be shocked.
7 Entertainment, the company that manages a network of digital game resellers like Fast2Play and Kinguin, have found themselves in a bit of trouble for reselling games through Humble Bundles. This is what's known as, in the industry, a dick move, because these resellers can buy the Humble games for whatever lowballed amount they want and make big profits by undercutting Steam's prices. The developer doesn't see any of the money, the buyers don't have an option to donate a portion to charity, and oh yeah, it's not allowed. It's in the terms of service for the Humble Bundle that you can't resell these games, and the developers have independently proven that the codes 7 Entertainment is reselling are the codes that were provided to Humble, and customers can still get them cheaper from Humble. Ugh. CheckPoint consumer pro tip. Don't buy resold games from Humble and everyone wins. Except 7 Entertainment, but they're assholes, so whatevs.
Respawn Entertainment has added some much-needed matchmaking adjustments to Titanfall to ensure a greater chance of playing against opponents that are the same skill level and in greater variety. Previously, you could find yourself in a situation where you and your team of filthy noobs were paired up against a team of people who actually know how to play the game, who would repeatedly face-rock your casual asses, and then, since the match ends at the same time for both teams, both of those teams would end up back in matchmaking at the same time, and you'd get paired up again and lose again like the scrubs you are. Obviously, I'm being a bit tongue-in-cheek here, but the only people upset by this news are the players who would brag that beating up a 6-year-old means they're good at boxing.
Oculus Rift's Palmer Luckey has weighed in on public reaction to his company's acquisition by Facebook. Unsurprisingly, they knew it would be kinda bad. They knew some people would be disappointed, and they weren't shocked when some of their Kickstarter backers started asking for their money back. They did not, however, expect to get death threats and have members of their extended families receive harassing phone calls. Look, Internet, I get that you are pissed off. That's fine. But come on! This is a VR headset. There is no conceivable universe in which you can be so angry about a VR headset you are allowed to phone up someone's 80-year-old aunt and call her nasty names over the phone solely because someone who shares her DNA works for a company that got sold to another company. You are literally committing crimes. If your local Red Lobster refused to honor an expired 2-for-1 coupon, would you immediately burn it to the ground, ensuring everyone who happened to be inside would perish in a fiery inferno made of 1 part vengeance and 1 part low-priced seafood entrees? No! If someone cuts you off in traffic, do you follow them to their house, go through their garbage for months, steal their identity, sign them up for hundreds of credit cards, drown them in debt, and then hide inside their basement until they can find you, and then you jump out, scare them, tie them up, and tell them how you ruined their lives before finally killing them, skinning them, and turning their faces into a jaunty hat that you can wear while you drive so other people will know to use their damn turn signals when they need to merge in front of you? No! Then why are you phoning these people?
In an interview with Nikkei Trendy, Square Enix president Yosuke Matsuda revealed that the company has apparently been walking around with its fingers in its ears going la 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 because it only now realized that people all around the world like JRPG games. Much to Square Enix's surprise, their recent game Bravely Default sold very well even outside of Japan, which is causing them to rethink some of their strategies. For the new games we'll be developing from this point on, Matsuda said, we've been talking about making them as heavy JRPGs. I believe that way we can better focus on our target, which will also bring better results. Now don't pop the champagne corks yet, but the first step is admitting you have a problem, and we all support Square Enix in this brave new world of going back to doing the one thing they're good at. Wow, you got really riled up by that Oculus story.
Yeah, one, I don't like stupid people on the internet, and two, I've been looking for a way to work Red Lobster into a CheckPoint story for so long.
Why?
It's funny to say, Red Lobster. Sounds good.
Okay.
Coming up, the legal drama between 3D Realms and Gearbox continues over the inexplicably desirable Duke Nukem license.
Some say 3D Realms still retains a non-exclusive license for the franchise, and that Gearbox's lawyer's head is made of cheese. All we know is, it's going to court.